Hello everyone, today I will be continuing my top 10 SpongeBob episodes list. And at number 7 we have Graveyard Shift. Now, Graveyard Shift is one of my favorite season 2 episodes. It's my second favorite season 2 episode. My first is in the top 3, but we'll get to that. Also, in my first top 10 SpongeBob list video, I said no season 5 episodes made it onto this list, and that's still true. And then I said no season 5 episodes even made it into the honorable mentions, which isn't true. I have a couple season 5 episodes in my honorable mentions, but I'll get to that in a separate video. So, Graveyard Shift. It's the most moody season 2 episode, and I prefer a lot of season 2 episodes above Band Geeks, honestly. Band Geeks is not overrated. People say it is, it's not. It deserves all the credit that it gets. But I do prefer other episodes above it. But the love for Band Geeks is totally justified. I just prefer other season 2, 3, and 4 episodes. Hell, even season 5 episodes above Band Geeks. Anyway, Graveyard Shift revolves around SpongeBob and Squidward having to stay open for 24 hours. Well, that's another plot line for another episode on this list, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So, this takes place at night, if the title card couldn't already tell you. But, yeah, this episode gets the feel of the night shift. Even though I don't work, I'm only, I'm not going to say my age, no. Even though I don't work, I can totally feel the creepiness of this atmosphere. And this causes, I'm going to go for the end of the episode first. No, let me go through the whole thing. So, once Mr. Krabs declares the Krusty Krab open for the night shift, Squidward tells SpongeBob annoys Squidward, and then we get this montage of SpongeBob saying he's doing things at night, which it is pretty funny. It's probably the weakest joke in this episode, honestly. And then we get Squidward's story of the hash-slinging slasher. Everyone knows the story. Fry Cook works while cutting the patties. He chopped off his hand, replaced it with a spatula, got hit by a bus. But when he got hit by that bus, and then every Tuesday night, he comes to get employees. He comes to kill the employees that work the night shift. And then they all they can get out is the hat. But that's all they can get out before he gets them. Ah! SpongeBob, of course, is scared by this. Also, when Squidward is telling this story, SpongeBob is eating his hands and taking his hands off and them regrowing. Yeah, SpongeBob being a sponge isn't really touched on much on this show. I can only think of one, like 2 or 3 episodes, like Suds, The Abrasive Side, and Model Sponge, which probably are the best episodes of season 7, honestly. Well, The Abrasive Side is, Model Sponge is, But we get to see the hash-slinging slasher for real. Oh yeah, the walls start oozing green slime. The telephone rings. No one's there. Someone starts flickering the lights. You know, the stuff from the story. Like, how might you supposed to be explaining the story? Everyone knows it. But we actually get to see the hash-slinging slasher outside. There have been there's a game around this created by Dave McElroy's Games called 3 a.m. at the Krusty Krab. It's a very novel game based on this episode. You play as Mr. Krabs in it, and you're trying to survive the hash-slinging slasher. You do all your tasks, you get the key out of the basement, and then you leave. Anyway, the episode concludes with the hash-slinging slasher coming in and revealed it's only just some guy wanting to get a job at the Krusty Krab. Apparently he was the one on the phone. And the walls that ooze green slime, they always do that apparently. Someone needs to check out this restaurant. It's violated a lot of health code violations. But anyway, he was the guy on the phone. The walls ooze green slime regularly, apparently. So, who was flickering the lights? And it turns out it's Nosferatu, who will appear again, like, later on in the show's life. But every episode in this series of mine gets a 10 out of 10. And this episode is no exception. So, I think I've explained my love for this one already, so I'll conclude the video here. Goodbye.